So you achieved something in sport in terms of becoming a Black Fern, and then you became the first woman in 20 years to be on the board of Wellington Rugby. Yep, the Wellington Rugby Board. Sorry.
Yeah.
And in New Zealand, only 30% of directors are women. So we've still got a long way to go in terms of encouraging women into boards and Pasifika into boards.
Yeah.
So what kind of challenges did you encounter in that arena?
Yeah, I know. I mean, it does suck, really, putting it plainly. And I think when I look at sports, and as you say, it's no secret. I thought it's having one woman on a board of directors that have 9 members in it. It's, we got to do better than that. And when you look at sport, I think sport is really important to New Zealand because it's almost like a snapshot of what New Zealand looks like. And with women participating, or the numbers of women and young women who are participating, taking up sport, climbing, and then it to not be reflected in management, in governance, but not even that, just in coaching even. We still don't have our first Black Ferns female coach. There are different unions that still haven't had their first woman coach to take over the women's team. So there are the challenges have always been about being able to move to the side and pull up the next woman into those governance roles. The challenge is also around not reacting when people mistake you for, a +1 as opposed to the person who's on the governance roles. There's those challenges as well. But it's always about, for me, I think, when I'm in those, when I traverse those spaces, it is about trying to make it more accessible, making it more to the next generation and to the next group of people, the next crop of females that are, and just letting them know that you have, everyone has a certain amount of skills that you can offer in these roles. It is not, I think there was a tendency for me to believe that a role of governance or the role of being an elected member on council was for a specific type. There was a specific type that could do it. And that specific type was not me, because I didn't see me on the council or on the board of directors for Wellington Rugby Union. So the challenge is to be more visible and show people that this is what it looks like. It's, I don't profess to know governance inside out, but I do offer grassroots skills that benefit the end user, which is what a lot of our people have.
I find it so surprising that there still hasn't been a woman coach in a lot of, elite sports for women. And that really does bring it home, like how important it is to have women on the governance boards. What kind of advice would you offer people who are wanting to get into governance and who are thinking, that probably isn't for me?
Well, I would suggest do it. So it's funny, just being in those roles, I've had a few of my own friends ask me, do you think I should put my name in for school boards? And that was my stepping stone, was the school board. And my advice to them is always, yes. I mean, first, like when my close friends have said to me, I'd like to do you think I should? Go for it. Then after, you have to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. So the friends that I've spoken to have always been, they want to be involved in some of the decision making for their child, and or introducing policies that will benefit children wide. So, we all want to do it for the right reasons, I believe, and so it's just encouraging. That's the first step, is encouraging this next group to, yes, go for it. Second thing is just trying to put in a support network for them, just to be there. If you've got any queries, come and see me. I'm happy to answer anything, because sometimes, we tend to make things a whole lot more complicated than what they really are. And so just, that I think is, I would say, go for it.